Hello guys, how are you today? I hope you enjoy watching this video. This is the last topic of the first term, so I want to invite you to remember, open your notebooks, be really concentrated, take notes, highlight important information. You can watch the video the times that you want. You can rewatch it at any moment, okay? So the idea is that you try to pay attention and focus as much as possible. The first topic that we are going to study in this term, or the most important topic, is the present continuous. To talk about the present continuous, I am going to talk a little bit about two important kind of verbs in English. In English, there are two kind of verbs: the non-active verbs, that means verbos no activos, and the active verbs, that means verbos activos. It's really important to differentiate these kind of verbs, because when I talk about non-active verbs, are the verbs that stay normal even in the present continuous. That is the tense that we're going to study. The present continuous stays normal, but the active verbs, los verbos de acciones, read, sleep, drink, leer, beber, these verbs, I need to add the word, I need to add the ing form, okay? I need to add to these verbs the ing form when I write a sentence, okay? So remember, with the active verbs, I need to add the ing form, and with the non-active verbs, they stay normal. I don't modify these verbs, because these non-active verbs express an emotion, a feeling, on something that is abstract, okay? Something abstract. But the active verbs express something that is real, an action, something that you can see, you can listen, you can hear, okay? These are called non-active verbs, and these are the verbs that in the present continuous we will have to conjugate. Remember, non-active verbs express emotion, feelings, something abstract. Active verbs, actions, fact, something that you can see. Okay, clear so far these two kinds of verbs? The idea is to practice some of them in the classes, but you can look for some examples on internet. These are some examples, but there are many. Of course, there are more active verbs than non-active verbs, but it's really important to differentiate these verbs. Okay, differentiate both. So, in the present continuous tense, if you look at the chart, we need all the verbs that are active verbs. I need to add the ing form. Okay, look, the ing. I need to modify the verbs, and when I modify the verbs, I add the ing form. Look, here you can see the ing form: ing, read, singing, dancing. Always in the present continuous form, I need to add the ing to the verbs, okay, the ing form. Also, something important is that if you see this chart, we use in the present continuous the verb to be. In present simple, in the last content we studied that in simple present I don't use the verb to be, but in the present continuous I need to use the verb to be. I am, you are, he is, she is, we are, you are, they are. It's important to use the present continuous in sentences and in questions. And also the verb, I need to modify the verb adding the ing at the end of that verb. Look at the next examples: reading, cooking, dancing, singing. All these verbs, you know that the basic form is read, cook, dance, and sing. But it's an answer in present continuous. I need to add the ing. One of the most basic questions is the next one. Pay attention. For example, in this case, what is she doing? What is she doing means ¿qué está haciendo ella? What is she doing? So the correct way to answer this, is verb to be. She is. She, the verb to be, which is. She is. What is she doing? Look at the picture. Tell me, what is she doing? 1, 2. How do you call this verb? Look at the action. Okay, she is diving in the ocean. Diving. Remember that dive means bucear. So she's diving means buceando. Ella está buceando en el océano, okay? In this case, we are writing the ing form because it's an action. We can see this action, of course. Look at the picture. We can see the action, and it's something that is continuous. It's an action that is happening. She's diving in the ocean, okay? I am describing something at the moment, something in this moment that is happening. What is she doing? She's diving. The next question, for example, for the second picture, okay? What is he doing would be the question in English. What is he doing? What is he doing? So you can say he is, for example, looking for a hint. He is looking for a hint, okay? In this case, the question would be, what is he doing? What is he doing? What is he doing? He is looking for a hint. Está buscando por una pista. It's something that is an action that continues, no? It's something that is continuing, okay? In this case, we say he is, and if you notice, all the verbs in question and in answer, the verbs have the ing form, ing, okay? Always remember that is the most important thing. The next one, look at the next picture, okay? In this case, it's plural because there are many people, so the question is, what are many people? So the subject is they. What are they doing? What are they doing? Look at the picture. What are they doing? 1, 2, 3. Right? The correct answer is they are surfing in the sea. They are surfing, okay? They are surfing in the sea. Ellos están surfeando en el mar. In this case, all the verbs, I need to add the ing form, okay, guys? Always, what are they doing? Of course, these are called WH questions, no? You know, we studied this in the previous content, WH questions, what are they doing? But also, I can create, for example, a yes or no question. Of course, I can say, for example, in this case, okay, let's see. Are they surfing? And I can answer, are they surfing? And I can answer, yes, they are surfing. Or in the negative form, I can say, no, they are not surfing, okay? The difference between the present simple and present continuous is that the present continuous we use the verb to be, are, is, and the verb in ing, no? In the simple present, you don't use the verb to be and the verb goes normal, no? That is the difference between this topic, present continuous, and the simple present. Okay, guys, that was an example, 3 examples. Remember to use the verb to be, okay? I cannot say she diving, she cooking, no, I need to say she is, or he is, or they are, or you are, okay? Important the verb to be. As in the next chart, it's important to analyze this chart, okay? Affirmative, negative sentences. And in questions, of course, the same, the verb goes in ing, the verbs also in ing, okay? So I think that this was like the basic explanation for this topic. Remember to analyze this, the non-active verbs, the active verbs. Remember that these verbs don't have ing form. Only the active verbs have ing form, okay? So finally, let's take a look to one activity. So let's read this paragraph with me. We need to complete the gaps with the words that appear below. So, many people happy. It's an emotion, okay? It's an emotion, something that you have. So, the correct answer in this case is the word feel. Many people feel. Okay, sorry. Feel. Many people feel really happy. Teacher, why I cannot say many people feeling? Many people feeling. No, because the teacher Andres told that non-active verbs don't have ing. This verb have ing, but this don't. No, they don't have ing. So they feel really happy when their pets are. The pets are look verb to be. So this sentence have to be in present continuous, and also because pets are playing. When the verbs are playing with them. Ellos se sienten muy felices cuando sus mascotas están jugando con ellos, jugando. Playing is an action, a continuous action, okay? Playing. Teacher, why ing in this case? Why not play? Because playing is an active verb. When you see someone playing soccer, playing volleyball, you can watch, you can see them, okay? So I can add ing, and also look at the verb to be now. They, the fact animal, do not judge them. They like is a non-active verb. Like is a non-active verb. Look like, because like means gustar, and gustar is something abstract. When you say I like something, is something abstract, something that you feel, but it's something that I cannot see, I cannot listen, I cannot hear. It's something that is abstract. Okay. So they like is a non-active verb. They like the fact that animals do not judge them, and when they see you, they are just jumping. Is an active verb. They are just jumping because in some aspect appreciate your company. Okay, they are just jumping. I mean the pets are jumping. Jumping is saltar, saltando is an active verb because it's an action that you can see. But there are other people who do not agree with this. But there are other people who do not agree with this. Agree means estar de acuerdo. Agree is also an active verb because when you say agree, estar de acuerdo, it's something abstract, it's something about your mind, no? It's something that you think and that you reason, but it's something that I cannot see, I cannot hear, I cannot listen. It's something abstract. Agree. Okay? They think animals are not just or jump. They are not verb to be, are not in negative. They are not just. That the word just, it means solo. I can erase this word and the sentence is correct, but I can add it. It doesn't matter. There is no problem. They are not just. They think animals are not just walking or jumping because of that. Walking is an active verb because walk means caminando. Walking means caminando, and caminando is an active verb because it's something that you can see. It's an action, no? So I can write walking, okay? Walking, and also look at the verb to be. Because of that, they do it because of that. They do it because an instinct, because they say they do not have reason at all. Okay. In this case, this sentence refers to the pets. No, there are some people who think that animals do not have reason at all. No? So it's something controversial, but okay, some people think in that way. So they do not have reason at all. I cannot say they are not having. No, have means tener, and have is a non-active verb. It's also an active verb because when you say I have something, I mean the action of having something is, I mean, it's abstract, okay? You can show me what you have, but no, how do you have something? It's not possible, okay? So, have is a non-active verb, guys. So, this is an example of a test. This is what you have to be able to know, how to complete a test and identify when to use non-active verbs and the present continuous form of the verbs. Really important to do this. Remember, guys, that in English, all this the conjugation of verbs, how to add the verbs in a paragraph in a test is a question or an issue of practicum. It's important to practice. So I want to invite you to please go to Recursos and try to practice a little bit more about this. I hope that the topic is clear. Remember, present continuous form, the non-active and active verbs that are really related to this topic. Okay? I hope to see you next class. If you have any question, next class we will socialize it, okay? Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. I wish you the best.